𝐤𝐬𝐲. The Jets coming off a beatdown from Buffalo. Miami coming off a victory against the Baltimore Ravens. They've had 10 days rest as opposed to the Jets. 1 week rest. Hopefully, our Jets can rebound defensively after a 4-week stretch where we have allowed 175 points. Maybe we catch the Dolphins sleeping just a little bit here. I think there's an opportunity. Their defense is blitz heavy, but it's not necessarily super strong. Like they've given up a lot of points and things of that nature as well. So I think the Jets can have a little bit of a shootout here. And fingers crossed. But with that, let's jump into our prop contest for today. The first one up, Joe Flacco records more total passing yards than Tua. Turn the ball over in the game. Yes, Joe Flacco will record more passing yards than Tua. Number 2, either team records 3 or more total passing touchdowns in the game. 3 or more. I think the Jets secondary can lock down Tua. So it's going to be up to Joe Flacco against a pretty tough Dolphins secondary. I'm going to say yes, the Jets do, because I think Flacco will have a few, maybe like 1 or 2 passing touchdowns, but I think he might have 1 or 2 like screen touchdowns, which, trying to stop or slow down that Dolphins blitz. So I'm going to say yes. One of them will be on a screen, so I guess it's still technically a pass touchdown, but, yes. Number 3, Jalen Waddle or Elijah Moore record a receiving touchdown. Yes, our boy Elijah Moore is going to get another one this week. It's going to happen. Number 4, both teams combined to score 5 or more touchdowns in the game. I think this is true. I think this is going to wind up happening. I think both defenses are kind of point happy in the bad sense. So unless the Jets wind up coming out and like really putting on a show, I think both teams are going to be able to move the ball well on both defenses, and they'll be scoring some touchdowns. Ty Johnson records more carries than receptions in this game. I'm going to say no. I think Michael Carter is going to be the bell cow from a running perspective. I do think Ty Johnson's going to get a pretty nice chunk of receptions. So I'm going to say no. That's where I'm going with that. Mike Gesicki, I always pronounce his name wrong. Gesicki records 5 or more receptions in the game. I'm pretty sure last week against Baltimore, Gesicki was the most targeted tight end without a reception in that game for some reason. So I think he's going to wind up having a bounce back game this week. He's a phenomenal tight end. If he winds up hitting the free agent market, I would absolutely approve of the Jets going after this guy. I do think our linebackers are a little bit slower, and I think we're going to have a little bit of a hard time defending him. So I think this is a not so great matchup for the New York Jets this week. I do think he does get 5 or more receptions in this game. Number 7, Miami records at least 85 total rushing yards in this game. It's hard for me to have too much faith in the Jets defense when they've kind of shot us in the foot a few times the last few weeks. So I'm going to say until they can prove otherwise, Miami records at least 85 total rushing yards in this game. Number 8, either team records a defensive or special teams touchdown in the game. I'm going to say no. I don't think either team gets like a pick six, a scoop and score, or a special teams touchdown. I don't think we see that. Number 9, Michael Carter and Myles Gaskin record the longest rush of the game. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be true. I mean, the only other person on the Jets I would think of, like, I guess Ty Johnson could. I'm going to go with Michael Carter. Michael Carter, we're getting a long run on this one. Book it. And finally, number 10, who wins the game? I'm hoping our Jets do. Don't make me look like I have egg on my face. I know a few of you guys, I do these videos and you're like, oh, Ryan, no, don't pick them. So I'm going to say our Jets. We're going to win. We're going to have a bounce back game. Defense is going to play angry. Offense is going to look like we're making the right calls. We're not going to have those interceptions the way we did with Mike White last week. I think Flacco will, keep it under, 2 interceptions. I think he might have like 1. But I think Jets can pull away with a victory here. We're going on a little bit of a stretch. Dolphins, Texans. We got the Dolphins again. We got the Jaguars coming up. We got a whole bunch of potentially winnable games. And if the Jets want to have a solid second half of the season, it starts today with the Dolphins game. So Jets getting a victory. We're bouncing back, boys and girls. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, go Jets.